guys, we're back. Obviously another trading day coming in. We'll see what happens, bro. This obviously didn't really come onto my scanner. Uh, it looks like it has pretty high volatility. Let me see. Yeah, this has pretty high volatility. I wonder why it didn't really show up in but we'll see if it does end up coming to my. Yeah, I didn't use a Z back, so I'll be back, but we'll see what happens and stuff. It is pushing pretty. Yeah, broke above. Let me see. Where's the? Ooh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe there could be a trade right here going on. Ends up pulling back very strong, baby. Oh hell no. See, KUSD. It look like might break soon. Okay, this one's coming up now. Yes, we pull back to the area before I end the hole, so that's a good sign. We want to see what's the height of this. Height 20. Mm. Entry is 20. Target. Stop losses. Target. Motion. Yeah, this is gonna hold in this area right here and push higher, or we can see it retracing back at 529 hopefully. Oh, let's see it push higher on that. Yeah, I feel a little more safer. 518. We'll see how this one's a plan out. If I'll see if you need more buyers to come in. That's a good push. A little bit higher, just in case if we do end up coming back to that area, we can definitely like be okay with 65. It's just that we get out. Sometimes I might get up to that area and I'm not good in the full position, but I'm okay with that. That's not like. We might drop a lot right here. I mean, we keep retesting the aerial. Yeah, we might drop to 529, retest the aerial. That's always a possibility. Like we said, bro, this is just. Like I said, we kind of just knew this might happen. Just retested around this area. And then we might see another push to break above 665, but we need a hold above 29. We need to close above 529. If we don't, then obviously our look like it's having a hard time. We need to see that. Nah, it's just, dude, I don't think we'll get it. I'm out. It is what it is, chat, bro. That's just part of trading, man. We're not getting. We just can't break above that. We were holding that 529. We couldn't hold it. We broke a little below. It's hitting back a little bit, but like I said, bro, we're gonna just get the fuck out, bro. It's just not worth our risk. You know what I'm saying? So we lost about like 5 cents on that. Yeah, like around there. It is hit 29, so a lot of people are trying to get out. Oh, that area looks like. This wouldn't even look that good to even trade it either. Damn, we thought we would get a trade here, bro. It is what it is, bro. I think we probably lost like $1 on this. Something like. $136. Yeah. Yeah, 518. You see that would have got taken out right there. That's why we always get the fuck out. When we see a little bit of weakness, and we did call it, we might pull out, but there was just not enough people volume so we can push this even higher to the area we wanted, bro. And we got to the high of 556, literally 12 cents away from hitting our take profit. Watching even sooner than that, 10 cents probably. Yeah, like 10 cents away from hitting our, because we're putting a little bit more down, just like, you know, we're willing to get out a little 3 cents a little before, but just weren't able to get that, bro. Original. Yeah, I think, and plus we used pretty much our cap, but we took only one trade a day, guys. It's unfortunate, bro. Look, it was a good setup, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We're taking great fucking setups. Great fucking setup. I like the way this looked. We hold above it. We had our stop. I don't know, we had our stop like right here. This one had stop at 521. That's 520. I did move it a little bit short just because I didn't feel as comfortable having it there. So yeah, like I said, we got up to the high of this one right here of 555 basically, and I guess we just couldn't get above here. And then if it was, we probably would have strapped to that 568. The risk management were pretty good, bro. Like I said, if we do from original, we're risking 9 cents. We're risking 9 cents to make see 5.29 minus 6.28, 99 cents. What the fuck? Oh no, I'm tripping. I put 6. I'm like, no fucking way. Like that. 429 minus 5.68. 39. That's not better at all. Divided by 30. Divided by 9. Well, 4.3. Wow, that would have been an actually insane fucking trade right there. 4.9, bro. That would have been an absolutely amazing trade right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it would have been a great trade right there. You know what I'm saying? We just weren't able to get it, man. Cuz didn't, nothing. But it was a good trade. I like the way we traded. We did hold under here, but we were able to hold it. We climbed up a little bit. The three white soldiers, bro. I think that's what it's called, but I don't even know, bro. I don't pay attention. But you saw right here, we had pretty high volume. These pretty high volume. A little bit low volume, but we were striving above. We were trying to say we're gonna hold this area because we've seen it hold it before. We hold it right there nicely. Hold it again. Push a little bit below. Obviously, we had to be careful. This one is a little scary because it's like we're pushing like right there. But we did drop it a little bit to 18 just to give ourselves a little bit more space. See, even if we were risking whatever, right, we're willing to get to 65, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then we put our risk at back 18, but we were risking around. What we put our we're risking around like 11 cents, right? Even way, but it would have been a pretty good trade. Yeah, the only thing is like I only take one trade a day, guys. It looked pretty good, bro. The volume was there, bro. Almost 1 mil. That's pretty good volume. The fucking float to volume ratio was pretty good. I mean, pretty good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. I don't even know where we're at. Alright, this one, yeah, bro, we have 7.97 million volume and 6.82 flow, which is really near bond, but it's not terrible. It's still pretty tradable, but like I said, bro, just not enough volume. People wanted to push us even higher. Not enough people came and stuff. People that got in right here probably just got out, and then they were like, oh, okay, cool. Like if it was, I think if this was way more smaller, more chance of it going higher, but doesn't mean that we couldn't. It's just like ain't working out, bro. So yeah, we end up boom. It is what it is, chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got out what we needed to get out, so we took a little bit small loss because we understand how kind of the market moves a little bit once it goes under an area that we know that, hey, bro, we probably won't get and stuff. But yeah, dang, look, this is actually flushing now because yeah, just no volume here, bro. Everyone's just getting out. It's just like, bro, there's nothing here. It went to a hold down, bro. So, you know, got to tell you a lot. It tells you a lot right there, you know. But like I told you guys, bro, we want to take one trade a day, and if that ends up becoming a loser, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rough fucking a month for us for sure. Not saying like we've been taking any best setups or anything. It's just a lot of these just haven't really been like been, working in our favor. And unfortunately, what I'm saying, we only have one good winning trade, which that one literally eats up a lot of like the losers. But yeah, bro, coming in again with today with another loss, bro. It is unfortunate, bro. It sucks, obviously, but we took the opportunity and we'll see if it goes. We wanted to see if it went our way. I think that's the whole point of trading is, what I'm saying, just taking certain opportunities when they're presenting themselves and taking them. That's just how it is, man. That's just how we trade and stuff. Um, yeah, but not looking absolutely amazing. But look, we still have next week, guys. We still have next week. And the thing is, we're not really down that bad in which down draw. If I do the math, bro, what I'm saying, we're pretty much chilling. Not chilling, but like, what I'm saying, we're not in a really bad spot. Yeah. Yeah, we're not in a terrible spot, bro. Um, we're not in a terrible spot, but definitely like not in the best. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely be in a much better spot, but it's not the worst of the worst, guys. Um, Still like we're still our head is still above water. You know what I'm saying? Not in proper worse. Obviously, we're a little bit down, but a, just a tiny bit down. That's it. Um, but yeah, bro, rough. I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, bro. I think we have so far we have one, two, three, four, five losers and only one winning trade for this for this uh for this trade. My bad, I'm fucking for this right cheap, bro. That's me. But we only have one win, and the thing is that one winning trade was such a big winner that literally eats up literally like more than more than like 70% of our losses. Another 3% is the actual loss we have and stuff, which is it's crazy. It's crazy to think about because it's true, bro. Like, yeah, you can have losing win job, but you can still look. We still have a chance, bro. If this next week blesses us with a good setup and we take it and it's looking good for us, bro. I'm gonna be honest, guys. We can definitely be still up in this month, bro. Like, it's not over and stuff. So, you know, I think that's something that we gotta look forward, and I think that's something that can really happen for us if things start moving for us. Um, but yeah, man. Alright, but it is what it is, guys. I am gonna close the charts right here, bro. I will put a timestamp of where I traded because it is what it is. I don't want to keep looking at the charts because first of all, we're not like we was told you guys. We're only taking one trade a day, and that's just what it is, bro. Look, and I'm honestly, I know I said I was gonna end it. I'm just gonna close these off. But one thing I'm gonna say is I think something that I gotta realize is like these days might happen, like this might happen, right? Where our setup is not working the best. I mean, they show up, but maybe they're just not at the, best state as possible. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely fine. And I feel like we're still refining our edge. You know what I'm saying? We're still refining our strategy. Uh, what I'm thinking is like maybe that one didn't work out. I mean, there was not enough volume, and that's what it is. And like it kind of sucks, but that could have been. I mean, there was a good amount of volume, but there's so many volume that started dying down that we didn't end up really getting anything out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the case, obviously, but we can't really like put our finger to it. I think we just keep learning. We can keep refining strategy. Maybe we gotta try trade the right. I mean, we are trading the right stocks. Maybe we're not seeing something. Maybe we're missing something that we're not seeing. And that's just all about trading. And that's why I love it, bro. Because you're always learning. You're always improving, and it's just the art of trading, man. But I'm gonna stop yapping, bro. I will see you guys for next week for the last week of the trade day. Hopefully we can get good opportunities there. If not, say we end up taking some more losers, bro. It is what it is, bro. That's when we go to the drawing board and we really see, okay, how can we refine our strategy to make it 100 times more better and stuff like that. And the only thing that's kind of tripping my head up, I know I'm saying it, but shit keep coming to my brain is did want to increase my capital coming into next month. You know what I'm saying? If I were able to be profitable this month, right? And I was thinking like, damn, bro, like it might not happen because this month is not looking too great. I mean, we still have a whole week, and that whole week you never know, of course. But I'm thinking like, should I still increase? Yeah, in my head I want to, right? But is it the right decision? Is it the best decision for me to make that happen, right? Should I still increase my capital? Say if it was just maybe a really small loss or really break even, would that be fine? Or if not, then oh no, should I just relax and chill and and then give myself another month? I think that's something that I wanna for sure keep in mind and stuff. I definitely still want to increase my capital, but obviously that's just because you want to make more money and stuff and all that stuff. But I want to make sure I'm making the right best decision for myself. So yeah, but I'm okay. This for real, bro. I'm gonna stop yapping, bro. I am gonna end the stream right here, and I will be trading next week.